My name is Nikolai Wojciechowski. I am the head coach of the boys volleyball program here at Salle Academy. I'm joined today by our head girls volleyball coach, Jamal Diggs. Today what we are going to be working on is helping our setters get to the ball and set the outside hitter while on the move using a middle system offense drill. So the reason that we'll be doing this drill is for my team, a really good serve receive day is a 2.3. That means that most of our passes are going to be a 2 out of a 3-point scale. This means that the majority of passes are going to be 8 to 10 feet off the net, forcing my setter to set on the move. So what we'll see often happening when you have this pass that's 8 to 10 feet off the net is the setter will move to the ball, but she won't be able to get her hips or her shoulders around. She's not square. She's not going to have options to set. She's certainly not going to be able to get the ball the whole way to the outside hitter. And when they do, if they try to do this difficult set from here out, that set is going to be short, it's going to be way in, it's going to be low, it's going to be really inconsistent. We're not going to get a great attack there to that pin or to the right side pin either. So ideally what we want to see is our setter transition from area 1, right, coming up 3 to 5 feet off the net into what we call area 3B, which is just right of center. So what we want to see is the setter facing the passer and that she is stopped when the ball has contacted the passer's platform. What we then want to see is the setter is able to move to the pass that's going to be middle system. We want to see her get square, ideally with 2 feet. And we want the setter to come back. And we want to see her get square underneath the ball. And we want to see her finish with good technique, still having that net foot forward, right? Still trying to set that ball 3 to 5 feet off of the net for our outside hitter. We're going to tell her to probably run some third tempo or high slow stuff for now. Right, if you have a more advanced setter and you want to work some second tempo stuff, you can. For us, we're going to tell her to work some third. The next thing I'm going to show you guys here is a 1-foot variation. Sometimes the passes are, again, 8 to 10 feet off the net, but they're going to be a little lower, meaning that your setter's not going to have enough time to necessarily get under it, set her feet, and get a nice strong push. They might have to do something where they're coming off of 1 foot, right? And it's going to be that pivot motion, all right? And this is something that you'll see when the pass is lower. Ideally, we get there and we have 2 feet, but when the pass is low and we want to stay balanced, meaning we're not sliding, we're not diving, we're not making an emergency bump set, this is what we'll see. So you can do this drill using either pin or even the back row attackers. You can also use a setter net if you're working solo. But if you have a setter who's more advanced, you might want to consider using second tempo sets out to the pin and even including the BIC or the back row quick attack. You can have multiple options open, so when the setter is going through the drill, that they have the choice to go to the outside, the right side, using the BIC or using the pipe. That way that you're helping them make decisions based off of where the ball is. The ball can be entered into the drill in multiple ways as well. You can have somebody enter the ball in as a down ball where a passer digs it, and you can have your setter get to the ball that way. You can even have a coach if you want to give a toss 10 feet high, about 8 to 10 feet off the net or so, and have your setter move to the ball that way. I personally like using the option where you have actual passers, kids passing the ball for the setter, and the setter is trying to set the ball to one of their hitters. This keeps the kids engaged at a practice. It gives the setter a more game-like look, and of course it allows your setter to build chemistry with their hitters.